Hey, welcome to my channel, Unbiased LLC. How y'all doing today? Welcome to week 42, 4-2 of Sew Up to Glow Up Tuesdays with your girl, Unbiased. So, as the title says today, we will be making a pair of boy shorts for my grandson. And let me just say, I just want to say, if this live goes crazy, it's because I'm in a crazy state right now. So, um, 5 to 10 minutes before my live, I lost the cap to my sewing machine for the bobbin. So I had to pull out my other sewing machine. It wasn't working. Then I had to pull out the other sewing machine. So we just gonna pray that the brother bring us business today. Okay. If you are catching this live on the replay, I do apologize for all the whatever may happen. I don't know. And on this channel, we do a lot of sewing projects, embroidery projects. We make T-shirts. We do a lot of sublimation, vinyl, and we also started gardening. So if that interests you, please consider subscribing to this channel. And I just want to say welcome in to everybody that's in the chat. If you are streaming live from Facebook, I appreciate you for being here. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on both channels. Unbiased underscore Inc. and Rachel Bias, and then on YouTube, Unbiased LLC. So, Buddha, thank you for coming in, Queen. I appreciate you for the like and the share. African Dreaming, welcome in, family. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Sassy, welcome in, Queen. Passionately Intrigued Arts, welcome in, Queen, and thank you for being a Purple Patch Crew member. Charlotte Fells, welcome in, Queen, and thank you for being a Purple Patch Crew member. So, y'all see my fabric? This is the fabric that I will be using today to make the shorts, okay, for my grandson. And they have like a little sailboat design on them, okay? So what we will do today is we will use one of his existing pair of shorts to make this the pattern for the next pair of shorts that we will be doing today. Um, hey, always Tam Tam, welcome in, Queen. So this is what you will need to make this project: the existing pair of shorts, whatever choice fabric that you choose. And I'm going to do drawstring. So I'm just going to use this t-shirt. This is the bottom hem of the t-shirt that I cut off. And then you pull it and it makes this shoestring looking thing. Okay, so I'm going to use that as the drawstring. A pair of scissors, also your seam ripper. I have my curved ruler just in case. I may or may not need it, but I have that just in case. I also have a straight ruler just in case I need that. I have my pinking shears, my rotary cutter, and I have my electric scissors. Okay, so let me show you what we do to get the pattern. Okay, Texas Gamble, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Aunt Charlotte. Okay, Aunt Charlotte. I'm sorry, Queen. So what you want to do is take your fabric and match your salvage edge. And I've used this material before, but we just gonna use what we have. Okay, so you want to take your material and hold on, because it is directional fabric, so you have to make sure that you are folding it in the same direction as the fabric. Hopefully you guys understand that by now if you've been watching this channel. So I am going to fold my fabric into two. Casper's Creations, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. If there is an echo on this live, can someone please let me know? If not, throw some purple hearts in the chat to let me know that everything is okay. So this is what I mean by directional fabric. You see my boats are going up on the wrong side of the fabric. And then if I just flip my fabric over, my boats are still going up in the same direction. So all I did was folded my fabric right side and put it together. Thank you, PIA. I appreciate you, Queen. Oh, Casper's. Okay. Sorry, I read that wrong. So after I put the shorts on top of this fabric, I am going to cut off the bottom because I just want to give myself some control with all of this fabric that I have left. So let's get our shorts. And y'all, I'm sorry if I was a little quick with it today, but it's some things that's going on, and I'm just, hey, but I'm here, and I'm gonna give you the best that I can give you today because it's been a rough day. It's been a rough one. So this is the front of the short, and you can tell because the drawstring is in the front. Okay, so just pay attention to that when you get ready to draw out your pattern. So so this is what we're looking for, the seam of the shorts. And I just want to line those up the best way that I can because you want that to be as flat as possible when you do mark out your stuff. Okay. So if you can see, let me point to it. This right here is my seam. This is the seam of the garment, not this edge. I want y'all to be clear on that. This is the seam. The seam goes like this, right here, along this line. This extra fabric is from the back of the pants or the shorts, okay? So you do not mark from here. You're gonna have to lift your clothes up and mark it along this line. So if you have a straight ruler, you can do exactly what I'm doing right here. Y'all let me know if the lighting is okay. Hey Fab, we're Fabulous 32. Welcome in, Queen, and thank you for being a Purple Patch Crew member. One virtuous woman, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Clint John Baptiste, welcome in. I appreciate you for being here on Facebook. Welcome in from Facebook. So like I said, y'all, if you have a straight ruler, you can see your seam allowance line. So just line your ruler up with that seam allowance, okay? And then fold this on top because you're going to mark underneath the pants. And I'll show you that in just a minute. I just wanted to clarify that because a lot of people get that confused when they are using their existing garments. You have to follow the seam line. Okay, and I just pulled it down a little bit so that I can give myself enough room at the top where my fabric should be even, okay? So the next thing you want to do is you want to take your shorts and you just want to make sure right here, you want to make sure that the crouch line is extended out as much as it will go, okay? Because that's very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. And so now my stuff is flat. And what I'm going to do just to secure this is I'm going to pin it. And I'm going to pin the shorts and the 2 layers of fabric underneath. Just pin it together so that it doesn't move. Because sometimes when we drawing out, stuff shifts around. So we just want to keep it, we just want to keep this straight. as much as possible. It's not going to be, you know. Okay, so let me show you what we're going to do next. We're going to take our marking tool, whatever your marking tool is. I normally use chalk, and we're going to draw out our pattern from this pattern. But before I do that, I want to cut off this bottom, the bottom of the fabric, because I want to have more control. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit of room to cut this off. Okay, so that's out of our way for now. Hey, Faith Funhouse. Welcome in, Queen. Okay, so I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Okay, pass me tree door. I got you. Okay, so what we're going to do first, since we can see our bottom of the shorts clearly, I'm just going to put my ruler right there and line this up. And then I'm just going to draw a straight line. I'm just going to draw a straight line. Just like that. If you can see my line, let me lift this up so you can see my line. Okay, let me make this big because you don't need to see me. Hey, Miss Marissa, welcome in, Queen. Okay, so that's that. That's the straight line right here that I just drew, okay? So I'm going to put my ruler up against my seam allowance line, and I'm just going to fold this over tight enough where it reaches my ruler, okay? And then I'm just going to draw a straight line. Okay, so if I lift this up, you can see my straight line all the way to the bottom of the shorts, okay? All the way to the bottom of the shorts. Then I'm going to come to the left side of my shorts, and my seam is directly right here. So I'm just going to draw my line, align it with the shorts, okay? And then draw my crouch. This is the front of the shorts. Remember, this is the front. And then I'm just going to follow this seam all the way up to the front. And remember, we are creating these for boys, and they have a private area, okay? So you have to allow a line for the private area. And then you just bring that up. Let me turn this around. Hey, Erica, my fly family, welcome in, Queen. And so I'm hoping you can see this. This is the back. So let me see if I can point to it. This is the back of the shorts. This is the front of the shorts. So you want to make sure that you measure and mark out the front of the short versus the back of the short. So let me show you how I do that, okay? I normally take the back part of my short, and then I just push it in, just to get it out of my way. So when I lay this back down, I can get a visual of what the front is like, okay? Because the front of your shorts is always shorter and it goes down at an angle versus the back. The back sits higher. So you want to create this to get that back piece out of the way. And I hope that made sense to everybody. So let me show you. This is my front. And if I pull this back out, the back extends beyond my front. Okay. One busy mama. Hey, Sammy Joe. Welcome in, Queen. And thank you for being a Purple Patch crew member. I appreciate you being here. Did I speak to Erica, my fly family? If I didn't, welcome in, Queen. Thank you for being here. Y'all, please don't forget to share this live. I appreciate it. Okay, so now we done that part. So now I'm just going to turn my shorts. And since this has a drawstring in it, my seam allowance is right here. So what I want to do is pull my shorts over just so I can get to the seam. And I'm just going to draw a line. And when I take this up, I can meet these two together. And I'm just defining my line. That's all I'm doing right here, just so we can see it on camera when I remove my shorts. Okay, so now I'm just going to unpin it. Just like that. And then I'm going to remove my shorts. And you should be able to see my outline. It's not perfect, but it's perfect. And I'm just going to put a big fat F on the front, in the middle, so that I know that this is the front piece of my pattern. Then all I'm going to do is take this that's folded, this edge that's folded, and I'm just going to turn it over and put another big F on this side, okay? So that way, when I get ready to sew this, I know what's my front pieces and what's my back pieces. The only thing that I want to add on this pattern is, this is my top. So I'm just going to write top. And I'm going to flip this and I'm going to write top again. If you have directional fabric, label your stuff. Like, honestly, no cap. Even if you've been sewing for many years, sometimes we always get confused. So with this, I'm just going to pin it so that it stays in place when I get ready to cut it. Oh, my pen fell. Let me get another one. Okay, so all I'm doing is turning my fabric around because I want to be at the top of my shorts. And I am going to give myself a half an inch of seam allowance at the top to create my casing for the drawstring, okay? So and then you just draw a straight line. So I know that this part right here is where I will cut, because I'm going to use this to fold over, and then my drawstring will go right underneath this line right here. At the bottom, so this is the bottom. And this is just regular kid chart, so this will wash out, come off. You can wipe it off with a towel. At the bottom, I'm going to do the same exact thing, just for my to hem my shorts, okay? And this is going to be 3/8 of an inch hem. And so I'm just going to draw me a straight line. And so I know that this is my hem, okay? So now we'll cut this out. Hey, Butter Roll Boutique, welcome in, Queen. And just for safety measures, I'm gonna use my pinking shears, just because, just because, just because. So I just want to connect this line down here. I forgot about that. Sorry. And so now we will cut our front piece pattern out. And you just follow the line that you used, that you drew out. That's it. When you're done cutting this, you should have two pieces of fabric, two fronts. J3, welcome in, King. I appreciate you for being here. So this is my front pieces, and then we will trace the back. Okay, let's move this stuff out the way. The best uni with welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. So I think we will have to get rid of, let me just check. We might be able to use this, but if not, we will just get another piece, and it's okay. And I know it's not in the right direction. It's okay. I'm just trying to see if I can use any of this. And no, it's not gonna get. Wait, let me see. I need to turn it this way anyway, because our sailboats go at the top. Nope, I still don't have enough. Okay, I'll use that for something else. Let me just get another piece of fabric, because I told you before, I used this material before, so I cut it. I already cut some of it off. Okay, so let's fold our fabric into two. And so since I know now that we won't be able to get those two pieces out of this one piece of fabric, I'm going to still fold my fabric into two, but in order for me to get the most bang for my buck out of this fabric, I'm going to open this up and fold just what I need, okay? I'm just going to fold what I need. And so then all of this fabric I can use. So just fold what you need and then use that portion. So if I take my shorts again, hey Elvira Brown, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here on Facebook side. So if I take my shorts, wait, let me make sure. Okay, this is the front. And then if I just fold this over, I'm now on the back of my shorts, okay? So I just want to make sure that I have enough plus 1 inch extra fabric on the back. So I will pull my fabric just a little bit and give me some extra room. and make sure that your crouch is, so this is the bottom of your crouch. If y'all see that little line right there, this needs to be poked out just a little bit to compensate for the bump, okay? Because we do have a backside. Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to get it flat as I can. And then I'm just gonna pull this down a little bit just to give myself a little bit room. And then what I like to do is I like to take my front piece, lay it on top of my back piece, just because I want to get the same. Oh, y'all can't hardly see it. I want to get the same measurements at the bottom. Like I want my shorts to be the same length, is what I'm trying to say. The same length at the bottom. So just place your, hold on, I gotta turn this around. Just place your shorts, the one that you cut out, on top of your bottom piece, and just make sure that it's the same length, okay, when you get ready to cut it. And so I can just draw my line from there. If my grandson is home when I finish this project, I'm going to get him to try these shorts on for you guys. So that's going to be my bottom. And then I'm just going to slide this up. And I'm going to trace out my top just so I know where it is. So I put so now I'm turning my right side fabric over. And this is what I normally do with the fabric if I had enough to do it all at once. Okay, I hope I don't confuse anybody. But this is the front. And what you want to do is take the front of your, did you put in the seam allowance for the side and the crouch on the front and the back? I'm doing it now, Marissa. I'm doing it now. So what you want to do is the front, this is the front and this is the crouch area on the front of the shorts. I like to line mine up so that I know that my pieces are the same. So I am going to have to make another line. So if y'all can, oh shoot, you can't see it. Hold on. Just like that. Okay. So if you look at this crouch, it's even with the back crouch. Okay. If you look at this line, this is where my shorts are going to stop. The only thing I have to add is the seam allowance at the bottom. Okay. I hope that makes sense for some, for the people that's watching. So I'm just going to take my ruler and go across to make my seam allowance for the bottom of my shorts. Because this will end up matching this when you get ready to sew it. The crouches will end up matching, if y'all can understand that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace my shorts in the back. And then I will add my 1 inch seam allowance when I'm done. Okay. You will see what I'm talking about in just a second. So now I'm going to trace the side, the side, the leg, the inside leg. Okay, so what you want to do is pay attention to the crouch area, which is the bum. This is the back. And I'm just going to try to extend it out just a little bit to get that extra piece of fabric. And then I'm going to trace the rest of my shorts. Okay. Let me pin this real quick so it don't move. Can't you just trace your first cut out without the shorts underneath? Yeah, you can, Tracy, but I don't know. That's just what works for me, Queen. That's just what works for me. If you could do it, if that's the way you do it like that, because that's how I learned. So that's just what stuck in my head. So now I'm gonna just cut the bottom of my shorts off down here because I don't need this. That way I can maneuver. Let me use the electric scissors. It may go faster. Hold on. And I'm cutting beyond this line that I have over here. I'm cutting beyond that. I'm going to keep all of this because I still have to add my 1-inch seam allowance. Okay. Okay, so now we're done with the fabric for now. Hey, Sonia Siegler, welcome in, Queen. Okay, so we're done with the fabric for now. And that was at the bottom. So now I'm going to turn my shorts around. Okay, so my top is already made. I've already done that and I forgot. So now I'm going to add my 1-inch seam allowance to the whole edge of my shorts. This is only on the back. Only on the back. Because what happens is your back will meet your front. The back of your shorts will meet your front. Oh, shoot. All right. So now I'm just going to connect those lines. So this is your seam allowance all in one. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. This is my seam allowance, my inch away from my shorts. This line is just showing me where my shorts should stop once I finish sewing the seam allowance into this. Y'all let me cut this. Oh, I should say y'all let me cut this upside down. No, I got it upside down right now. Okay. See how quick it is for you to get lost in the sauce? Okay, so I'm just doing a 3/8 of an inch at the top for my seam my casing, I'm sorry, not the seam, for my casing. Just making sure all of my stuff is still lining up. Okay. And I just eyeballed that, but it's okay. All right, so now we can take our pen out and remove our shorts and see what we have. This is what we have so far. And I'm going to put a big B on the back of these for the back and top, bottom, and then I'm just going to flip it just like that and put a big B on the back of this one and top. If you already know how to sew and do all of that, you don't have to mark it, but this is the bottom. All right, so let's cut this out. I'm just gonna pin it so that my fabric doesn't move in the back or shift around. All right, so let's cut this out with the pinking shears. Okay. So, hey, Tamika Davis, welcome in, Queen. So this is my seam allowance, and I want to cut that out. So you're going to be using this line, like I said, versus the one in the front of it. This is my 1-inch seam allowance that I'm cutting out. And then we're going to cut the bottom. Okay, so now we will see what we have. I'm going to just flip this over and flip this over just so you can see this is our two pieces. Your back is going to be higher than your front. This is uneven just a little bit, but it'll work out when I get ready to sew the seam allowance, okay? So now what you want to do is we have that taken care of. Let me just take the pins out. And there would be no pockets on these shorts. The boys don't get pockets. Okay. So what I want to do now is I want to take one of my fronts and one of my backs. And this is my front. This is my back. And I want to put them on top of each other and line them up. because the only thing I'm focused on right now is sewing the seam of the shorts, the side seam of the shorts. So let's just look at our fabric and make sure that it's in the same, you see, it's going in the same direction right here. So I just put right sides together, one back piece and one front piece. Line it up. And this is what you should have. Your back piece should have all of this extra fabric because your front is shorter. It's condensed in. All of this extra fabric should be left from your back piece. Okay? Do anybody need me to do that again, or y'all okay? Yep, no pockets for the boys, baby. No pockets. It's drawstring. So my thought process for these shorts for my grandson is to wear them as swimming trunks because it's not like a 100% cotton, but they are woven. They are like a cotton woven with some type of um, texture to it. Okay, so nobody's saying that. I'm gonna move on. All I'm doing now is I'm going to pin so that this does not come loose before I get it to the sewing machine. Okay, so I'm gonna slide that over. Let's get that out the way so nobody gets confused. This is a back piece. Lay your back piece down. Take your front piece and do the same exact thing. So you're going to have right sides to right side on both of those pieces that I just showed you. Boys need pockets for rocks. J3 says, where are they going to put their phone? They ain't got no phones. Okay. These swim trunks. I don't know. We're going to make them as swim trunks. So just line your fabric up. And mine got a little wrinkle in it, and I tried my best to iron it, but I must have missed that part. But okay. Just line it up the best way you can, or as even as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to pin this as well so that it doesn't move when I go to the sewing machine. Cruising is fun anytime. Welcome in. I appreciate you for stopping by. So now let me show you what we have. This is one side, and this is the other side. Okay, so the only thing that I'm going to do right now is take it to the sewing machine, and I'm just going to do a straight stitch all the way down on this side and straight down on this side. Okay, that's it. I'm just going to straight stitch down on this side and straight stitch down on this side, and then I'll bring y'all back to the table so you can see what to do next. So let's get to the sewing machine. And like I said, today, y'all, I am using my brother. I am using my brother LX3817G. G as in George. I have not used this sewing machine in almost 2 years. So y'all be patient with me as I sew because I have to try to remember where the back stitch button is and all of that good stuff, okay? But sewing is just like riding a bike. Once you learn how to sew, you can pretty much use any sewing machine. It just takes some getting used to and familiarizing yourself with the buttons. Okay, so now we are here at the sewing machine, and then I will also put you guys face forward. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to get it set up, y'all. Hold on. And this is your very basic sewing machine. I use this sewing machine mostly to make wigs. So this is my wig making sewing machine. And I'm going to just leave y'all there. Just like that. So this is the brother LX3817G as in George. I'm going to turn it on. Let me drink a little water. Unicorn Lady Tech, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. You see the light on this one is not as bright as my other sewing machine. Let me just move that out your way. Okay. I got my little cheat notes right here too. Okay, so I am going to take one of the pair of pant legs that we just discussed, and I'm just going to run a straight stitch all the way down. So I don't believe. Okay, so on this machine, they have it's a dial. So my stitch length is actually in this machine. So let me see if I can zoom in. No, this don't zoom in. Okay, I can't zoom in. Anywho, I'm gonna just tell you, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is my straight stitch. As I go from 6 to 10, my stitches get longer. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. As I go, so 6 is my tightest stitch, and 10 is my most widest stitch. Okay. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 in between. So I'm going to do mine at between the 7 and the 8 because the normal stitch length is 2.5. I hope I didn't lose anybody. So I'm just going to turn my dial to a number. Let's go with number 8. Okay, we're going to do number 8. That's in the middle. So I would say 2, let me see, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5. I believe that's going to be, yeah. I don't know because I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to go with number 8 and see how that does. If it's too long of a stitch, I will turn it back down to number 7. So let's go. I'm going to take my pants and put them onto my machine. I am just using a regular straight stitch. I am using a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. My tension on this machine is set at a number 4. This is my tension disc on this machine. This is my back button on this machine. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm about to give y'all a concussion. But hold. Okay. I was trying to get y'all closer. All right, so let's start. And you want to hold your fabric. Oh, did I tell y'all that my fabric was right side to right side? I'm sorry. So you should be seeing the ugly side of your fabric on the front and on the bottom. And that's just for the beginner sewers, just in case, they had any questions. You're going to start and back stitch when you get ready to start your stitching so that you can lock your stitches in. And since I am going to be doing a drawstring on these shorts, I'm not going to start my sewing at the very top. Let me show y'all on this camera. I am going to move my fabric up and start just a little bit past my top where my line. So when I wrote the word top, that was like at the very top of my seam allowance for the top portion of my shorts. So that's where I'm going to start my needle. If y'all can see the word top, I am going to align this word top up with the needle, and that's where I'm going to start stitching. So I'm going to leave all of this at the top open. I hope I made sense. Okay, let's go back to there. All right. And you just have to remember to do the same exact thing when you get ready to stitch the next part, the next one. Okay. Hey, Miss Norma Williams, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. My aunt and grandmother started teaching me to sew when I was 5 years old. Plus, I took home economics in junior high school. That was when they actually taught children stuff that they needed to know. Absolutely, Miss Norma. Absolutely. So I don't have the luxury on this machine to keep my needle down as I sew. So I'm going to have to turn my hand wheel, and always turn your hand wheel. This is my hand wheel right here. Always turn it towards you. Never turn your hand wheel away from you. You will jam up your machine. Always turn your hand wheel this way towards you. So I just put my needle down into my fabric. Okay. So now I'm going to start sewing, and I'm going to use my back stitch as after I start sewing. Some kind of way I can move my needle position on this machine, but I don't see it. So I'm just going to move my fabric a little. I think there is a needle, but I don't know where. And nothing pops out and nothing moves. So we'll just do this and sew it like that. Okay. So I'm just going to start sewing back stitch when I start and finish. Y'all see, I almost forgot. I almost forgot what my back button was. Y'all pray for me. Pray for me. So they do have a needle, a thread cutter on the side of this machine. So I'll just use that. And let's just check out our stitches and make sure that we caught both pieces of the fabric. And we did not. So I have to go back. I'm just going to do it from the bottom so I can see the shortest part. And it's okay. If you mess up, just go back. It's okay. I promise you. The school where I work still teaches sewing and cooking. It was used to be called home ec. Now they call family and consumer science classes. Oh, welcome in, broke form. I see somebody speaking to you. Welcome in, King. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this off of my machine. I need scissors because and you should always have some nippers or scissors like right by you when you're sewing. But I told y'all I was discombobulated today, okay? Give your girl a break. Give me a break. Okay, got my scissors. And so I'm going to unpin this just so I can check my stitches. It's always good to check as you go. So once you get almost to the finish, you don't want to have to come back and, fix some stuff. So my seam seems tight. It's tight enough. So we done with that piece. We will move on to the next piece. That's nice, Marilyn. They don't have that around anymore. Yeah, they don't. You are just hard on yourself. We are okay with you, Rachel. Okay, Queen. All right, so now we're going to do the other leg. And don't forget, I'm going to start underneath where my word says top. That's where I'm going to start sewing. So you want to leave that opening. So I'm just going to turn and put my needle into my fabric. And I'm going to use my back stitch button so that I can lock in my stitches when I start. This machine is actually quiet, more quiet than my other sewing machine. So we have this sewn. Let's take this out and check our stitches. Hey, Shandy, welcome in, Queen. Big Rooster, welcome in, King. Yes, because britches get stitches. Okay, so we just checking our to make sure that it's all sewn down. I appreciate everybody tuning in on the Facebook side. Welcome in. Please don't forget to hit the like button, heart it, or something. Do something for you, girl. Okay. So now we have this, and we're gonna go back to the table so I can show you what's the next step. So give me a second. I want to take this off the screen so I don't give y'all a headache when I'm moving it and putting it back together. Okay, so let me add it. Okay, so here we are back at the table. Let me assemble this so you guys can see. This is my front. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. All right. Fronts. And then if I flip it, these are my backs. Okay. So what I want to do is take the front of my of my shorts, and hold on, y'all, I'm stuck. Oh, I didn't sew. So you should take this front and line this up with your crouch. So now you're lining your crouch up. And yes, this is going to be extra fabric. It's going to look like it's small, but that's exactly what you want it to do. So let me show you that one more time. My shorts are flat. This is my front, and this is my back piece. I want to take my front piece and line it up with the crouch of my back piece, just like this. And then I'm going to pin it. You can either pin it or clamp it, with your clamps. So this is my inseam. This is what you call an inseam. This is the inner part for my legs. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure this is right. And then I'm just going to pin it. And then I'm going to just pin it in 2 different places just so it'll stay still. Let me pin it down here. All right, so I'm going to do the same exact thing on the other leg. Take my front piece and line it up with the back crouch area of my shorts and pin this down. If I missed anybody coming in, I apologize. I can't see everybody on the Facebook side, but I appreciate you for being here. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is take it to the sewing machine and sew this straight down, and then sew this straight down. So this is what we have: straight down in the inseam and straight down in the inseam on this side. And then we will come back to we will come back. Okay, so let me hook this back up and then move y'all back over here. Towards the sewing machine. Okay. All right, so I'm taking my shorts and I'm just going to sew straight down in my inseam. And remember, you didn't give yourself a lot of sewing allowance in the inseam, so you want to get as close to stay as close to your cut as possible. So I'm just gonna back stitch and sew straight down while holding on to. Oh shoot. Y'all see, I keep forgetting where my back stitch is on this machine, Lord. Okay, give me a minute. So now I just want to make sure that I caught both edges of my fabric. And so what you're going to have when you're done is the front part of your shorts will be shorter than your back. If you sew it and the front part is shorter than the back, you are doing the right thing, because you have to still allow for your bum area. And if you have a bum, this is going to end up rising to even out with the front. So if you see that it's uneven, you are absolutely correct. Okay. So we'll sit that one to the side and do the next one. So start and back stitch. Start and stop. Start and reverse. I'm sorry. So that you can lock your stitches in. All right. So we got that done. Okay, and my stitches look good. So we're going back to the table. Let me show you how. Wait, I can do this here. Let me just do it here so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Hold on. Let me take the pins out of this. And I'll move the sewing machine out the way for now so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Let me flip that phone over. I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all could see my phone. Okay. So this is what we have. You want to get your back piece and your back pieces together. Okay. So what you want to do is, let me cut these threads. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take this pair short. Let me cut the rest of the threads. I'm sorry. I normally cut the threads as I go, but you know, I'm a little thrown off today. Okay, so I'm going to take my pair short, this one leg, and I'm going to flip it inside out. So when I turn it right side up, this is what I should have. This is my one side of my leg, and this is where my crouch, this is the part we're about to sew right now. So I have that turned the right side out, okay? I'm going to take my other leg and flip it so that I can see both pretty sides, the front and the back. I should have tried to iron it, but you know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, just so I know that I have mine correctly, I'm going to look for this back, and I'm going to look for my other B on the other side, just to make sure that both of my back pieces are aligned. Hey, Martika, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for stopping by. They are aligned, okay? So what I'm going to do is take one side. It does not matter left or right. Take one side where the crouch area is. Take the other side where the crouch area is, and you're going to put them together, facing each other, pretty side to pretty side, right side of the fabric to the right side of the fabric, however you explain it. Line up the seams. So if you can see the seams right here, you want to line those seams up. And I'm going to clamp this time because the pins get in the way when you try to sew this part, okay? So my seams are lined up, and I want to clamp it right here. So then as I move, I'm just going to keep clamping all the way up till I reach the top. And being that you cut both pieces of your fabric, like both backs at the same time, this should line up. This should line up. So this is my crouch right here. This is the crouch. I'm going to the other side and pin it all the way up. So basically you're just matching your cuts. I hope I'm saying that right. Just matching the line, and just keep going all the way up till you get to the top. So I'm just lining it up and clamping it, lining it up and clamping it. Hey, Vicky, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. I'm making some boy shorts, some shorts for Ashton, for my grandson. Okay, so listen, y'all. This is what this should look like. And I know it's confusing. I know it looks confusing, but this is my crouch. This is the crouch of my shorts on both sides. And all I did was lined up the seam inside of my crouch, okay? And then I just took my fabric from the front to the back, both pieces, and just clamped them all together on both sides, okay? So now what we are creating is our middle seam. This is the seam that will be in the middle, starting from the crouch all the way up to your waist, starting from the crouch all the way up to your bum, all of the bum area, okay? And what I like to do is I like to stitch my crouch down just a little bit. So it's basically like you're doing a tack down stitch. Why you do that, girl? Because I want my crouch to line up. I don't want one side of my crouch to be this high and the other one to be that high. So I'm going to just do a stay stitch in the crouch area and then come back and sew these up here. Some people will start from the top and just sew all the way around. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to put me a stay stitch in my crouch area. You choose to do yours the way that you would like. But for me, it's better that way. So let's bring the sewing machine back. And this is my crotch area. Remember, it's orange. I'm just going to lay this down flat. And so let me just show you. If you ever get confused as to where your crotch area is, it is the part where your seam, where you sew your side seams together. You can actually open up this, if y'all can see that. You see the stitching? This is your crouch area. If you ever get confused, it's where you already sewed your leg, your inseam together, okay? And so this is my crouch area. I'm just gonna make sure my seams are lined up because I moved it just a little bit. And so you can either push your seams to one side on one side, or you can lay them flat and iron them. So what I'm going to do is push this seam to this side, and when I flip it, my other seam is going to go to the opposite side. And I'm just doing a tack down stitch just to keep this in place with my seam allowance. And I just going to start and stop. Okay, so now I have my stay stitch in place. I'm going to take this off the sewing machine, and then I'm going to stitch from the top to the bottom. Now remember, we still, hey she, we here. Hey Southpaw, welcome in, Queen. So remember, we still have to leave that little bit at the top open, so you don't start your stitching all the way at the top. Okay, so now I'm just rotating my shorts. I'm back at the top of my shorts on either side. This is either the right or the left, I don't know. But I'm at the top. I'm at the very top. And where I'm going to start my stitching is underneath this white line. See the word top? I'm just going to line my presser foot, well, my needle along this line, and this is where I'm going to start stitching. I'm not going to start stitching at the top. I'm going to start stitching underneath this line. Okay. So hopefully that made sense and y'all paying attention. And lock your stitches in when you start. Adjust your fabric as you sew. Oh Lord. Okay, y'all, listen. I forgot that this machine does not keep my needle down. So let me just reiterate these stitches. Please forgive me because I gotta go back up just a little bit. I'm just not used to this machine. So let me fix this. Ouch. And I just bent my needle when I did that. Y'all, I just stuck my finger. Okay, let me change the needle because it's bent now. Yep, I bent it. Okay. I stuck my finger with the needle again while live. And I bent the needle, so I'm going to have to change it. Y'all just give me a second. Let me find my tool to take this off. Oh, y'all, look, I'm bleeding. Okay. Let me go get a Band-Aid because I don't want to mess the shorts up. So y'all just give me a second. I'm gonna try to take this off first. Okay, I can't get it right now. I guess because my finger hurt. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hey, Odom, welcome in, King. I'm sorry I missed you. Y'all, I'm just going to play my commercial real quick so it won't be no dead space in the video. I'm gonna play the long version to give myself a few minutes. Hey, Queen.
Hey, queens.
Hey, King.
Hey, kings.
Don't you change my song.
Unbiased LLC. Money on the beat. Unbiased LLC. Let's go. Embroidery, custom gifts, blankets, and more. Harris get products from the salon owner. Show up and glow up Tuesday afternoons. T-shirts and hats and alterations. Yeah. Unbiased LLC. Yo.
Don't you change my song.
Watch out, E-Money. That's 755 on the beat, baby. Queen Goddess, Unbiased LLC. Those procedures in the YouTube streets. Unbiased. You can catch a TikTok, IG, Facebook, Twitter, on your social medias. Alterations shift throughout the nation. She got the patience, teach you duration. Tap, tap, tap. Unbiased gon' show us. I told you she the dopest. You tune in and then you'll know it. Unbiased LLC. Queen of embroidery. She do the sublimation too, and she know what to do to get your business looking cool. Straight professional. Purple hearts, baby. Purple pets crew. You know what to do. Throw them purple hearts. You know what to do. Throw them purple hearts. Throw them purple hearts. Throw them purple hearts. And when you show up, we gon' put the purple hearts all in the chat. So a little kick back and relax. Unbiased. Unbiased LLC. Hey, Queen. Hey, King.
Okay, y'all, hold on. I still can't find the little thing to take the needle out. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get another piece. Lord, I'm always doing something. Always doing something. And when I tell y'all that needle was sharp, because I just put it in there. So it had not, you know. Hey, Tamika Davis, welcome in, Queen. I don't know if I spoke to you earlier. I don't know if you was here, but hey, if I missed anybody in the chat, I apologize. Okay, but thank you guys for being here. So let me undo this. We almost done, y'all. So just hold your horses. I apologize for the delay. Now I can't feel my finger. Now I can't feel my finger. And for those of you who may not know, you may be a beginner sewer. On your needles, let me see. On your needles, they have a flat back to it. Let me see if I can show you. It has a flat back to it. I don't know if you can see it, but the flat side goes towards the back of your machine. The rounded edge is in the front. That's how you put your needles in. The flat back goes to the back. Oh, let me throw that away. The flat back goes to the back, and the rounded part is in front of you. Okay, so let me just tighten this up. And then I'll just rethread the needle and we can continue sewing. Hey, the crafty Puerto Rican, welcome in, Queen. Okay, so let's rethread the needle. Hey, Drea Lachey, welcome in, Queen. Y'all just missed it. I almost sewed my fingers together. I guess Big Rooster said it enough and it almost happened again. But that's part of sewing, and sometimes we do that. All right, so I got that threaded back. And let's go back and finish where we left off. Y'all, the Band-Aid feel funny, but I gotta use it. Oh, wait, did I go all the way here? Oh, I was retracking my stitch is what I was doing. Okay. So I'm just going to back stitch right here just so I can reinforce my stitches. And then follow my line all the way across. I did it again, y'all. I keep doing it. I keep forgetting this machine does not keep my needle down when I take my foot off the pedal. Jeez Louise. Okay. I ain't gonna touch the needle this time though. I'm gonna just let it be. I got a bunch in my fabric somewhere. Oh, I did it again. Shucks. I'm gonna have to find my bobbin case for, the cover, because I'm just not used to this machine. And don't forget, we're gonna stop before we get to the top. And we are done with this part. Let me just check my stitches. So I say all that to say, if you have more than one sewing machine, it is best that you keep your old sewing machine around, just in case your new machine wants to act a fool on you. You will have something to sew with if if you need to sew. So it will come in handy in a pinch. All right, so let me show you what we have. This is from the top, and I just sewed all the way down. And I used the white bobbin so you guys could see it on screen. The blue is at the top, so I just used the white so that you can see the stitches on the screen. And it's inside the short, so nobody will see it. Okay, so all of that is sewn. Now, let me move the sewing machine back just for a second so y'all can see what I'm doing. So now this is sewn. Let me cut these threads, Lord. Okay. Hanging threads drive me crazy. I don't know about nobody else, but when I see that stuff hanging, it drives me crazy. Just like when I'm doing hair and I see flyaways, that drives me crazy. All right, so this is what we have. I see my phone is glitching. Let me let it catch up. So all I'm going to do is take my shorts and turn them right side out. And I will iron these in a minute. But look what we got. We already have our shorts. When I see flyaways in my hair, when I do it, I yank hair out of my head. Especially if I have gone too far down on the braid. Oh, okay, Queen. Okay, do y'all see the shorts? Let me know in the comments if y'all can see the shorts. I'm trying to hold it up. But y'all see, this is the opening, and that's the shorts. Hey, craftable things, welcome in, Queen. I know I'm lagging, but if somebody can just let me know if y'all see the shorts, I'll move on to the next spot. Oh, okay, Big Rooster. Hey, Praying Couple Cooking Series, welcome in, King and Queen. Oh, J3 say I see it. Okay, so now we are at the top of our shorts. This is the top of our shorts. What we want to do is flip our shorts back over. I just wanted to show you that the shorts have been made. Now we're going to work on the top part of the shorts, which is this part right here. And all you want to do is, so I was going to serge the edge, but I'm just going to turn it over myself, okay? So when you flip your shorts inside out, if you mark your shorts, this is what you should be able to see, the ugly side of your fabric. And what I want to do is, I just want to fold the top of my shorts to that line to the line that I drew, the second line. Let me show you. Top line and then the second line. I want to fold the top part to my second line. So this is what you should have when you're done. And then you're going to sew this all the way around. And then you're going to fold it one more time, just like that, on top of one another. Okay. You could actually do this all in one motion. So what do I mean by that? You start from one end, fold it, fold your second line, and then sew. And that's what we're going to do because that's just what I like to do. If I was to serge that in, it would be more professional, but okay. So I'm going to take this off of my sewing machine so that I can rotate my fabric underneath my sewing machine as I sew. Okay. So you have to put your pants or whatever you're working on underneath the sewing machine and then line it up once you get to the sewing machine. Hey, Miss Deborah Garrett, welcome in, Queen. Y'all, my finger hurts so bad, but we're going to keep moving. I'm just refolding it because I messed it up when I took it off. And so as you sew, you will have to keep doing that. And so my seam will be to the left at the bottom. You do not sew to the right. Do not sew at the top of these pants. You're sewing where it goes towards the bottom. So your seam, your stitching should be on the left side. If y'all take a look at this, look at this. This is my line. I folded it to this line, and then I folded it again. I'm stitching on the outside, the bottom. I'm not stitching on close to the edge. I'm stitching towards the bottom of that the fold. I hope I'm making sense and y'all can see that. So as you stitch, you're just going to keep tucking and folding. Some people will take it to the ironing board and iron down the hem, the fold, but we're not going to do that for the sake of the video. Okay. So I'm going to start and back stitch, stop and back stitch, start and stop, lock in the stitches. And then I'm just going to continue to sew. And as I sew, I rotate my pants or shorts or skirt or whatever it is that you're working on. You rotate it underneath the sewing machine. And you want to get as close to the edge of your fabric that's folded as possible. Okay. I'm just trying to fix my fabric. Hold on. Make sure my folds are even. Y'all see, I did not stop my machine in the needle. Oh, this is driving me nuts. But it is what it is. And I feel like I'm helpless with this one finger. Okay, hold on. Let me. You never know how much one finger is worth. So you can't use it. Because this should not take this long, Lord. I mean, to try to fold this fabric. I'm trying to fold it as I go. Okay, that might look a little funky, but we're going to continue. So now I just got to make sure that it gets underneath the machine. Okay, let's. All right. So, and you just keep sewing all the way around until you get back to where you started from. Hand wheel. Okay. Lord have mercy. So I guess this is the new machine. Um, no, I've been having this machine for a long time, but I only was using this machine to sew wigs. But my other machine that I normally use got messed up right before the live, so I had to revert to this machine. So no, it's not a new machine per se, but it's new to y'all because I never used it on a live or in any one of my videos before. This was strictly my wig making sewing machine, and I had to bring it out today. Y'all, I'm trying to insert my top into my bottom. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. And I can't feel it with this finger. Like I don't know, I can see it, but I can't feel it. So it's a little weird. Let me take it off of the machine right quick. Oh, I'm gonna need a bobbin anyway, or a wine one or something. Psychedelic. Okay, get your butt up under there. Okay. All right. Oh Lord, she is sunshine. Welcome in, Queen. Somebody give me the feeling back in my finger. Oh, I can't. It's weird. It's just as bad as cutting your finger when you're cooking, when you stick the needle in it. Okay, y'all, we coming up to the front part. So, oh Lord. Hopefully the hem of the pants won't be as bad. All right, coming up to the top. Okay, Lord, thank you, Jesus. We got through it. And guess what? We ran out of bobbin. That's about right. Okay. Y'all know it's a ghetto hot mess over here. Okay. Yeah, she is sunshine. Your girl clamped her finger down. Okay. It's okay. So now I'm just going to rethread this. And I don't want to hear nobody saying she ain't threading that right. I know. That's why I'm not even going to show y'all how I'm winding my bobbin, because it's not the correct way to do it. And I don't want nobody to, get mad, get confused, get whatever. It's whatever, it's whatever, it's whatever. Hold them up, swell them up. Y'all might see this part, but don't do what I do. Do it the right way. Please. Don't do what I'm doing. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. And so on this machine, you pop the bobbin in, and then you wind it to this little, they have like a little outline thing on here. You get your thread in there. And it's going to cut the thread as you come off of it. If it's in there right. And it's not cutting. So that means that it's not, I didn't put it in something. Because it's going to be like, you're going to feel the tension if you got it in right. Okay, there you go. So remember that if it doesn't pull and have tension, then you don't have it in right. Okay, so we got to just finish this top part and then we'll be done. We're going to hem the shorts, put the casing right here. All right. All right, so remember I said this is the top of a t-shirt. I took the bottom of a t-shirt. Hey, Natasha Bias. Hey, Queen. Welcome in. Hey, Sleazy. Welcome in, Queen. This is a t-shirt. So we call this like a t-shirt string. I'm just going to cut it in half. And I want to try to find the seam, if they have a seam from the shirt. I don't feel nothing. So I'm just going to cut it in half. And you tie each end. Well, tie one end and let the other end be free for right now, because that's what you're going to use to feed it through the shorts. So just tie it like that. We're going to cut the ends of that off. Take a safety pin or whatever your preferred method of feeding through your channel. We just gonna I'm gonna put the safety pin, and I always like to stick it in like that and then make it come back out on the top. So it's almost like you're sandwiching in the thing. So as I pull, it should not come loose. So let me take these threads off. And hopefully my bobby pin will go all the way around. If not, I will have to get a smaller one. But I think we'll be okay. Okay, that's not going to let me go. So let me take this out and just put my bobby pin at the top. Release my shorts. That's why a lot of people don't like to use the bobby pins, because your stuff gets stuck sometimes if you don't do it right. But I'm finna show y'all. I got a remedy for that. Give me 1 second. As soon as I can get it released, I'm gonna show you what my remedy is. But don't tell nobody, okay? Don't. It's a secret between me and you. So I'm just gonna put it at the edge at the top. And then I'm gonna get some masking tape. fold that part down and fold this over and fold that over. This part is still kind of sticky. Y'all see that? So now let's see. No, I think it's just too big. Let me find a smaller safety pin. Help me, Jesus. In the name of Jesus, help me. I just want to get the get the drawstring in, and that's it. Okay, let's try this again. So this is a smaller bobby pin, and it should go straight through. Come on, baby. It's just a t-shirt. It's too much bulk. Improvise if you have to, y'all. Because I don't know why it's not going through. This t-shirt is so soft. I mean, I know the channel is small, but okay, no, my pen came. Okay, hold on. Try making the knot tighter. Oh, this one don't have a knot, Marilyn. This side don't have a knot. The knot is on the other end that I'm trying to keep outside of the shorts for right now. It's just that my channel is really small. But it's okay. I'm going to try to work it out. All right, let me try this again. The third time is the charm, right? This happens in sewing, people. So if you run across some problems, you just try your best to figure out how to fix it and keep going. Just keep going. No. Okay, let me try the other side. And maybe I'll be able to come back around. I might have to undo those stitches right there in the back. Okay, because I said an hour and a half live. It's almost 2 hours. Y'all, it do not take that long to make shorts. Okay, I'm just being honest. I would say an hour and a half from cut out, drawing your pattern, and then y'all, I can't get I can't get it to go. So the channel is too small, and this is so light. Okay, let me see if I have a shoestring or something. Hold on. I did not want to put the elastic in it. I wanted it to be drawstring. I don't know what else to put. Okay, somebody in the chat help me out. What else can I use? Pull it with the pin from the outside. Pull it with the pin from the outside. You mean pull it like this? Okay, let me try. Where's my doggone opener? Okay. Hey, Rochelle Vanderpool. Did I see what? Yeah. Hey, Queen. Yep. I don't know, sister. I have another one of these. Maybe this one is just too big. Let me see. This one is not as fat. So let me try this one and see if I can get it to go. If not, I'm gonna have to put the tape on the end of the string. Oh, and then what? Oh, to make it smaller on the end. Okay, hold on, sister. I'm just not seeing the comment. Hold on. Let me see. Because I could always cut that part off. It's always something, Lord. Always. Always. Let me try to roll it as tight as I can. Put the tape on the end of the shirt and feed it through without the pin. Oh, you think it's going I don't know, sister. I cut my finger. I may not be able to feel it. Let me just try this. Thank you for the tip. Let me see if it's going to work. Let's try it. Okay, Lord, I need you now. Need you now. If it's gonna go wrong, it's gonna be when you're live. I promise you, it's gonna be when you're live. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Okay, we gonna be getting in. Let's see if it's gonna slide through. Yeah, I made this channel. I was just thinking since it was the t-shirt material wouldn't be so thick, but geez Louise. Thank you, Grand Couple Cooking Series. I appreciate you, Queen and King. Let's see if we can keep going. If not, I'm gonna have to do something different. Because now I can barely feel the pen like the top part of it. But I'm gonna just work it out. I'm gonna keep going. Might take me a little minute. Y'all, I broke the safety pin. I broke it in half. Oh my God. It is so thin. I broke the safety pin in half. It's thin and cheap. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do this. Y'all watch this. I broke it in half. The tape is holding it together. Okay, my sister said try it with the tape just on the end. So let's go for that. The safety pin is not going to work. How many times does it take for you to feed fabric through the channel? How many times does it take for you to feed the fabric through the channel? Okay, we're on number 4. So y'all just keep count. Sister, I don't know, because I don't have nothing to pull it. Where Chris at when I need him? Miss Shirley, welcome in, Queen. Oh, okay. I'm not ashamed to say my mind is always in the gutter. Who said that? Okay. Oh Lord, don't stick yourself again. I know, Natasha, I'm talking about the safety pin. Where your mind at? Oh, I missed something, but okay, so hey Tianda Dunn, welcome in, Queen. Okay, nobody else can help me. Nobody else is saying anything. So what do I do? Where's Miss Marissa? Passionately Intrigued Arts. All these people that know how to sew. What do I do? Make a bigger channel. Just fold it over. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. Cause I don't know. Maybe I hope that shorts don't be too short. But that's what we about to do. Cause yeah, I ain't got time for it. We just gonna sew us a bigger channel. Do you have a shoestring? Nope. Get another safety pin and pull from the outside. Sister, I'm just gonna make another channel. Hey, if the shorts is short, they're gonna be in the swimming pool. Ain't nobody gonna see it or whatever. I don't know, but we gonna make another channel. We gonna just do this real quick, like. Okay, this is my opening. So and then you just slide your fabric over and start back sewing. All right, y'all. We got another channel. Let's do this again. And I will say, in sewing, sometimes you just have to improvise. Stuff don't always work out. It does not. Don't let nobody tell you different. It don't always work out. Pattern, no pattern. Sewing skills, no sewing skills. It does not always work out. So let me cut this part off and put my safety pin back. I said get a hanger and push it all the way through and pull the cord. Oh yeah, cooking with TV with Net TV. Welcome in, Queen. I'm assuming those shorts are one for my nephews. Please do not have them wearing booty shorts. It is for one of your nephews, girl. All right, y'all. Let me find my opening right here. And I'm going to feed this through this time because it's big enough. I don't even know if he here. Here is Ashton home. Poor or not, leave the Speedos to the generic crew. Indiana Jackson, welcome in, King. Hopefully that you are doing well. She is sunshine. Says such is life. Yes. Pick it, just pick back up and do it again. Just keep doing it till you get it right. That's all I can tell you. Sewing is a skill that sometimes it just requires you to think like outside of the box, stuff you've never thought about before. And that's just it. So I'm coming back to the front. Y'all, we made it. You see what I'm saying? Just it took 5 tries, but we made it. So now all we have to do is, if we choose to hem the bottom, which I will, but I'm just saying, you don't necessarily have to. Hey, Nancy D, welcome in, Queen. Thank you for passing through. Y'all, we made it in this time. Look. Okay, so now I'm just going to hem the bottom. I'm not going to necessarily cut this right now, but let's, while we have our shorts right upside down. Right now it's upside down, but anywho, okay, let's hem our shorts. And I'm just going to hem. So what I'm going to do is take the line that I drew, and I'm just going to fold it up. And since I did it with my pinking shears, I'm not going to fold it twice. I'm just going to fold it once and and sew on the outside seam or the inside seam, whichever way you look at it. Something always happens when I sew, like, I don't know, but it's okay. We gonna keep sewing. Oh gosh, y'all see this line? I mean the needle. I keep forgetting that it doesn't automatically stay down. And that's very important. Like when you stop your machine, you want your needle in the down position. See, like how I'm messing with my fabric? If my needle is up, that means that my fabric is going to move all around on the sewing machine. So I can say this: if anybody is looking for a sewing machine, Try to get one with the needle that where the needle stays down in your fabric. They call it a needle down position switch or button. If not, you just turn the hand wheel if that's all you have. The string ties on the side. No, that tie in the front. I don't know where that string going, girl. I didn't even check it, sister. Girl, I ain't even check it. It's gonna listen, Linda's and Larry's. It's gonna be all right. After what we just experienced and had to go through, it's gonna be all right. Wherever it tie. Okay. I didn't even I didn't even yeah, I ain't think about it. At this point, if it ties on top of his head, that's where it's gonna stay. All right. So we got one pan leg down. Where did you get that little thing? What little thing? This machine? Is that what you talking about, sister? This machine? All right, y'all. We got one pants leg. We got one down, one to go. Ooh, Jesus. Jesus. Jesus, Jesus. He gonna work it out. Hold on, baby. Let me try to. Oh, yeah, sister. It is on the side. It is on the side. Ah! Okay, well, that's how you know that they custom. That's the custom shorts. They're gonna be tied on the side. Lord, he probably gonna be like, Nana, I don't want them shorts. Well, I'm sorry, baby. It's okay. I'll have to make another channel. Okay, let me see. Lord Jesus, I done put the baby thing on the side. Lord Jesus, I was not even thinking, people. I'm not lying. I guess that the thing was just, messing up so bad till it never crossed my mind. Yes, the sewing machine. Hey, Mr. Alaska, welcome in, King. This sewing machine I've been having, sister. I think I got it from Wally World. Y'all pray for me. Just pray for me, cause whew, child. Oh, and another thing, I don't know if you guys know, busy making pretty little things. She lost her mom, so keep her in prayer if any of you know her. And also 755, keep her in prayer as well. Sunshine to Sunset with Rashonda, keep her in prayer as well. Liz D Journey, keep her in prayer as well. And y'all don't forget to pray for me because your girl over here, like, whoo, child. We almost done. 2 hours to make one pair of shorts, but we almost done. And like I said, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen while you live. Y'all don't forget to check out my short on my garden update. And also the video that I put out for the embroidery steps of embroidering a hat. Y'all go check that video out. And your girl is 40 away from 2,500. Okay. And I owe that to a special man that we call Unc. Okay, if you know, you know. If you don't, then that's on you. But if you know, you know. And he got a challenge out right now to do 3 videos. So I'm going to I'm participating in the challenge just so y'all know. Just so you know. Okay, y'all, we got the scenes, we got the hymn. And I'm sorry I was not looking at the chat. So shout out to Unc for all his help. I really, 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 really appreciate you. But y'all can go ahead on and put congratulations in the chat, boo-boo, because I have predicted by what's today, Tuesday? By tomorrow, which is on Wednesday, which is May the 10th, which is, if y'all know, you may or you may not know, but that's a special day for me. So I have already predicted on May the 10th, your girl will be at 2,500. So y'all can go ahead on and put the congratulations in the chat, boo-boo, because I won't be live tomorrow, but I'm live today. And do not worry about this my grandson's tie on the side. Okay, you just look at the shorts, and it's on the inside, so he could tie it. Yeah, I did that on backwards. I forgot to turn the short. It's okay. They one of a kind though, but I made some shorts. I made the shorts. Y'all, the thing is, yeah, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. I told y'all I was off. I was thrown off by some things that went on in my life this morning. Okay. That's why I keep saying, y'all keep me in y'all prayers. Things is a little weird, but we gonna make it do what it do. So let me see. I want to take the old shorts and just kind of compare them, because I don't think my grandson is home. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, he went outside to play, y'all. But let's just compare the shorts. Oh, this is my size thing. Hold on. Oh, I got to cut those threads. Hey, D. Smith, welcome in. Thank you, guys. CP family, welcome in. I appreciate you for being here. That's right, boo-boo. Claim it. Claim it. And it shall be done, said thee the Lord. Hey, BDBGP, welcome in, King. If I missed anybody, I'm going to need my shorts made with elastic under. Okay, Big Rooster. I had to get the 3-inch wide elastic for your shorts. So you got to wait. It's coming in the mail. So y'all, look at the length. Oh, wait. So this is the top of the shorts that we made, and this is the top of my grandson's existing shorts. And this is the length. So they pretty much the same length. But y'all remember we had to do a second casing. So he lost about not even a half an inch. Maybe, yeah. Maybe a half an inch. But it's okay because it's for swimming. So let's just look at the width of the shorts, the legs. So if y'all see, this is the ones that we sewed. and this is the width on his other shorts. They are, y'all see that? Since he's not here to put them on, okay? But I do have a mannequin. Let me see if I can put these shorts on the mannequin and show y'all what it looks like. Let me put it on the mannequin. And let's just take a look. Because he outside playing, but I'm going to let him put them on, and then I'll take a picture. And y'all, don't talk about my mannequin. I've been having it for like 6 years, so it's kind of worn out. I'm gonna fix this drawstring though. Just act like that the drawstring ain't even here. Okay, so that's the shorts. Just act like that drawstring not even here. But we got some shorts. That's all that matters, okay? That's all that matters is that we got some shorts. And I can fix this drawstring. I'm not even worried about that. But clapping hand. Thank you, Passionately Intrigued Darts. I appreciate you. Hey, Shanika. Welcome in, Queen. For a moment, I thought you were going to put so many channels in those shorts that they were going to be mid-thigh. No, Big Rooster. And actually, my grandson would have been okay with that because he likes his shorts to be just a little bit shorter. He don't like them like to the knee, but they are a half an inch shorter than the regular shorts. So they're going to be okay because those were a little long on him. So we have completed this project, y'all, even though it took us 2 hours and 23 minutes. And your girl got a whole hurt finger out of it. So anybody watching the replay, this is our shorts. And we will fix that tie. But that's the front and this is the back. And they look pretty good, y'all. But my mannequin is too small for, the waist of that mannequin is too small for these shorts. But yeah. And they going in the same direction. One side is up, they both up, right? Flip it over, still going up. Nothing is, sideways. So we did make shorts. Hey Queen, been in the background. This came out nice. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Tracy. So with that being said, if nobody have any questions, I do want to take this time to say thank you guys for being here. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and all that good stuff. Thank you for telling people about this channel. I am truly, truly grateful. You guys have no idea. I also would like to say, if you catch this on the replay, which you probably won't, but it's okay. We will fix the mistakes. I will post my grandson in these shorts and post it on my community tab. And I will try to get my sewing machine fixed because I'm so used to it. But thank you, brother. It actually worked and it sewed perfect. It sewed out really, really nice stitches. So I'm happy about that. But until the next video, you guys, I love you. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there. Please be safe out there at all costs. Protect your loved ones. Protect yourself. Do what you got to do to stay alive. I'm not going to go into all the details about that because I'm just not. But do what you can. Do what you have to do to protect your family and stay safe. Until the next video, you guys, I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.